Hi, in this video we will continue our development using the project and the task. And last time we develop or we add the users using the device. We have a registrations login, and now we will add the user inside the task. So once you have a task, you can assign multiple user. So here in my example, I have here ryan@gmail.com, and then once you log in here, so we have a project, and then using the project we are using a Hotwire. So it is represent a single page application. And then here, for instance, I created a task, and let's say I put task 3. So I have example now here in 2 and 1. And then let's say I will say here on progress, and then I will assign to Jeff, and then I will create. And then you will see in here that you have a Jeff assigned. And then what I did in here is I created initials. So once you added you can see here that is assigned to Jeff, and then you can, yeah, you still have the edit, but we don't have a cancel here yet. So we will do that also in the next couple of video. So, but how I did that is I created a structure in the database that we can look on it, and then at the same time, yeah, we just added in the form that we have a collections of the user that you can print in here. You can make it a nice design in here in the future. And then yeah, and then once you update it, you can do updated also in here, and then it will update as a Ryan. And then yeah, I think that was it, and let's dig in the coding. So I will pull out another branches that we can work on together. Okay, so in the previous development that we already have a project and the task. And then last time we added a user, which is this is represent as a model. And then now we will add a user task. So I will explain to you how it works. So in the project, you can create a multiple task, so that is has many tasks. And then the task is always belong to the project, so it means you cannot create standalone tasks without the project. And then at the same time, we will develop a user task model. We will create that one. We'll create another table, which is, we call it user task. And then we will connect, we will say, hey, this user task is belong to the user and the task. And then at the same time, what is gonna happen is when we assign the users to the task, it will connect to the user task first, and then it will say, hey, I would like to connect, I would like to have a many user through the user task. So we will insert the ID in here of the user and also the task, so it will connect together. And then at the same time, in the user, it is the same also. You connect to the user task, which is you have a many user tasks, and then you have also a many tasks, but through the user task. So the good thing in here is when we created a user task, you can create a multiple task which is can connect to the user task instead of 1:1. So yeah, I hope it's clear. If you have any questions or some other details, you can write to me in the YouTube or in Facebook. You can make a comment. So yeah, I think let's dig in our development or coding. Okay, last time we created a device and then we put the name, but it doesn't work. Why? Because we need to add also in the applications controller and the parameter or sanitize the sign up, which is the keys or the value for the field name. We need to add that one. So once we add it, it will permit the name. So what I'm gonna do is to copy paste the what is from the device, which is before it happened, before the actions happen when you sign up. Um, it will check to the device controller, and then what's gonna happen is we will permit to the sign up and the keys of name and email. So what it does mean is when we go to here to the device, and then we go to registration, we have here we added a name, so it will sanitize this one and it will permit the name. So what I'm gonna do is let's check if it is working now. So I will go here, and terminal. And then I will say Rails S. So I'm not using here the div dev to run the server. So but now I'm gonna do here, and then I will say sign up, and then I will say we already have Brian and Jeff. Let's say we have a Django, and then we can say django@gmail.com, and my password, and my password again. Then once I sign up, you can see here Django. So it means I added the Django. So if you look in here in our logs, the parameter token, authenticity token, which is the username, is acceptable. Last time we cannot add the name, so now we already have this one. So if you're gonna go back, if you're gonna go here, let's say we added in here another terminal, and then I will say Rails C, and then I will say user.all. We can see now that we have a Jeff, we have a Django, we have a Ryan's name. So we will gonna use that one to use in our task to assign in the task with the multiple user. So yeah.